All right, I'm here with Jordan Hasay, the fastest American debut by an American woman today in Boston. Jordan, you've had some time to process this amazing run, but I mean, what are your thoughts now?
Thank you so much. I still feel kind of overwhelmed. It's actually just been a really overwhelming couple days. Overwhelming, but also very exciting. It's been a great event and an honor to be a part of it. They take such good care of us, and the city's been so welcoming, and there have been so many runners in town. I was out on my shakeout yesterday, and it's just incredible to see everyone out there, and that's what I was thinking on the start line, which is why I love road races and love the marathon, because I was out there, I'm not just running just for myself, I'm running for everyone and alongside of everyone, and of course my mom was with me the whole time, and that was very emotional when I finished. We can talk about more of that later, but to answer your first question, yeah, I'm still just processing. It's been a lot of excitement.
Yeah, and first marathon ever. Were you going in thinking you wanted to run a time, or like what was your goal heading in? And
we thought that I was in 2:25 shape, maybe a little bit faster on a great day, so this definitely exceeded the expectations, and I was happy that we went out so slow, because if it was going to go 2:19, 2:20, I wasn't going to go with that pace, and so it made it easier that we went slow the first couple miles, but then Des was very brave and was leading a lot of it early on, and she would kind of throw in a couple 5:20s, so I thought, okay, if it goes in the teens, I can't really handle this early on, and then we got to halfway and I said, okay, now I'm going to go with any move. But then Edna went really hard and pretty much broke that pack of 6 of us immediately, and then I just stayed in third, and it helped that I kept closing in on second, and everyone kept saying, you can get her, but it was interesting. At that point, you're just kind of getting to the finish as fast as you can, so it becomes a very individual and emotional thing, and that's where my mom was definitely with me and ran a lot of that last half, and as well as the crowds, and it was just really fitting. I'm glad I ended up choosing Boston for my first one, because I know a lot of people have lost loved ones here, and so I was thinking about them and thinking about my mom, and I know they're all kind of looking down on me and everyone out there running, so it was very emotional, and just I'm still processing it. It's hard to put into words.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, watching you at meets in high school, being from California. Your mom was always at every single race, and then through college, I guess, and you felt her in the last half of that race. That's pretty amazing. She had such a big impact on your life, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, she was my best friend, and so it's really hard, because we had planned on Boston, and she knew I would be moving up to the marathon, and her death was very unexpected, so it was hard not having her be here on the day, but it's, in a way, I can't say it's better, but she was able to run alongside of me the whole way, so that's what I told myself that whole time, and actually wearing her engagement ring out there, which I've been wearing in all my races since she passed, and it was interesting because I could almost feel that hand like throbbing the last couple miles, just a reminder that she was there with me, and she just told me, all you need to be is my shining star, so that's what I kept repeating myself the last couple miles, shining star, and it was, yeah, it's hard, but I know that she's very proud, so that is comforting, and my dad was here, and my Aunt Joni's here, and my brother was watching, and all my family and friends, and everyone's just been so supportive, and and then Alberto, he was the first one I saw and ran to at the finish, and he's just been such a blessing in my life, and like a father figure, and it's been a long road, so this is kind of the culmination of a lot of months of emotional ups and downs. But whenever I would get nervous this week, I just thought that, you know, there's nothing that the marathon can do to me that I haven't been through emotionally, so it made me really tough, and that's going to carry on throughout my marathon career.
What did Alberto say to you after you finished?
He just said he was so proud of me, and everything that I've gone through, and we were both just crying, and I thanked him, and he never gave up on me. We had some hard conversations this year after I didn't do so well in the track, and we even thought maybe the Oregon project isn't working for me. I might need to just move on to, it's crazy how running can change so quickly, but then we moved to the roads, and thankfully that all is working out now, because I mean, I obviously love being part of the Oregon project. I love our team and our group, and love being with Nike, so I can't really imagine being anywhere else. And he's just been such a blessing to me. We share the same faith, and he was the one that told me that my mom passed away, and I think it was really emotional for both of us, and we've sort of been not holding in our tears. Of course I cry all the time, but we both sort of let it out at that moment when I saw him right after the race, and so it's huge. I'm so thankful for him.
You know, it must feel like after, you know, the roller coaster that really has been like 2 years almost, because when you got injured, you know, like a year and a half ago, right? And you know, going through all these intense ups and downs, does it feel like it's all worth it?
Yeah, it always is. That's what I've been in the sport for so long, since I was 12, and there are a ton of ups and downs, and so it's humbling. And I think that's what helps me do so well in the marathon now, is that that is the nature of the marathon. There's ups and downs throughout the race, and I definitely experienced that, and there's a lot of learning moments, and well, thankfully not too many mistakes today, not as many as I thought I would have. I got all my bottles, which I was very nervous about, so I'm thankful for that. But yeah, everyone kind of has their time, and so I'm just thankful to be healthy. I was thinking about that actually the last couple miles, just land on my right foot, and that's healthy, and everything felt really good. So you definitely start counting your blessings those last few miles, and I was just saying, I mean, it's my first one, so the next time I'm not going to be excited to just finish it. I'll be able to be a little bit more confident going with moves and such, and I didn't know what was going to happen, so it was almost, I felt like a spectator as it unfolded, and Des was really brave going to the lead those couple times, so it was exciting to be a part of it. Usually I wake up and have to do my run early, and so that I can sit down and watch the race, so it was almost easier that I could just be out there running it during, because I didn't have to wake up as early. But I'm just honored to be out here, and having the Americans do so well, and hopefully we'll come back and go for the win one day.
You said everyone has their time. I would say this is your time.
We'll see. I'm just thrilled, because I was hoping that this would be my event, and the half has gone so well, but of course you don't really know how that's going to translate to the full distance, or so people were saying. But I was pretty confident in the full distance, and I had done some longer runs in practice, the 25 milers, but just not at that pace. So I just kept trying to break it down in my head, different points, and once we got to halfway, I didn't think that I would feel so good and confident. So that helped a lot getting to halfway, more so than I thought.
That's awesome. Well, what's next for you?
I'm gonna just take a break now. I'm going back to California and just hang out with my dad and brother for a little bit, and then I have yet to determine if I'll go to the track or maybe just stick to the roads. I might run the 10K okay on the track just to see how it goes. I was actually excited I was in Sacramento because I'm a California girl, and that was it was fun when I was really close to Kim a couple years ago, runner-up in that. So we'll see. It's just nice to have different options, but certainly I think a fall marathon will be what I'll shoot for, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your run today, and we can't wait to see you hopefully in Sacramento.
Thank you.